The Salisbury Festival began in 1973 on a much smaller scale than today. Now it's a real mix of the arts, from literature, classical music and jazz to theatre and circus. Over the past 40 years, Salisbury has welcomed more than 1.5 million people to its events. Let's go and have a quick look at some of the things going on today. Trying to achieve with this?
With this show, it's kind of a fun show for everyone to enjoy, which uses juggling and contraptions and things like that, just to show these things in real life, because you see them in video quite a lot, like contraptions and all the chain reactions, but to do it live and see it live is quite unusual, so I just wanted to bring that out there for people to enjoy. Quite often it doesn't work. It's really nice when it does work, but when it doesn't work, it's still kind of fun and part of the show. I think the audience are on side, like they understand, so that's really nice, and I kind of just play with it when it doesn't work.
Audience participation, that's part of the fun.
Yeah, I mean, I really like using audience participation in the show, just because it keeps it spontaneous and keeps it different for me and for the audience. I don't know how the audience member is going to react, so that's really nice to play with that, and then for them to get involved with the contraption as well, I think is really nice for them and the audience to witness.
We're about to watch a piece of work by Mark Brew Company called Island. What would it be like to find yourself shipwrecked, cut off from society? Who would you want to be there with you? Mark, you choreographed this with the help of these two. How would you define the dance that you used?
The dance we would class as contemporary dance, but there's also the theatrical elements to the work as well. So it's very much, dance, theatre, but very much draws on the dancer's own experiences and what they bring to the process as well.
The sand provides an extremely tough terrain to move on that we were lucky enough to have for the whole 5 weeks of creating. So things had to work and adapt, but also opened up really interesting solutions to the problems we found, which we wouldn't have been able to find on a flat surface.
Your island, of course, is here within the grounds of Salisbury Cathedral.
Yes, and what a wonderful place it is with this location and this wonderful cathedral in our view, which has been wonderful, and it didn't rain. It was really great to have such a huge audience all the way around the island, because it's being seen in 360 degrees, so that was wonderful to have.
Yes, it's really nice. I love this cathedral. It's the best cathedral I have ever seen, and this festival is nice here. It's a very nice place to do a festival.
Today's festival has taken place in the shadow of Salisbury Cathedral, this spectacular building behind me, which was built in the 13th century. And there really has been some shadow because fortunately the sun has been out, although just now it's gone behind a cloud. Robert, you're a festival goer, you've brought your brolly, you've come very well equipped. What would you like to see?
I want to see David Crystal, which is tomorrow night at the Art Centre. He's a lexicographer, and that should be interesting. There's various Bach performances, which I'd like to see.
It's been a day full of events here at the Salisbury Festival, and one of the features has been just how close the audiences get to the action. Next up is Ageas with their dance and circus performance called Frantic. One of the performers told me there's going to be water involved, although it doesn't look like there's going to be much sunshine. Behind me is the set of Grime, a modern-day soap opera which gives Punch and Judy an anarchic twist, and it's all based around a burger van. Ahead of us stretches a fortnight of authors, classical recitals and comedy, but an action-packed first full day of the festival draws to a close with fireworks lighting up the Salisbury sky.